Hello to everyone. I am Professor Raja, working as Assistant Professor, EC Department, SNS College of Technology, and Autonomous Institution, Coimbatore. In this YouTube video, I am going to discuss the 19 ACEB 301 Analog and Digital Communication subject under the topic Amplitude Shift Keying. Based on my previous YouTube video, you may have a knowledge about what is meant by digital modulation and various types of digital modulation. The various types of digital modulations are amplitude shift keying, frequency shift keying, and phase shift keying, also the quadrature amplitude modulation. And my previous YouTube video, I given the detailed explanation of the amplitude shift keying generator. Now, in this video, I am going to discuss the detector or demodulation of ASK. So this is the detector and demodulation of ASK. If you see the figure, the transmitted ASK waveform is given to a product modulator, where the product modulator gets another input of carrier wave. Both are multiplied and the output is given to integrator. The integrated output is given to the decision device, followed by some threshold condition is applied. Finally, the decision device will produce the demodulated output. Now we are going to see the detailed explanation. Coherent detection. Detection or demodulation is the process of recovering original message signal from the modulated waveform. Coherent detection. It is noteworthy in case of coherent detection that the carrier at the receiver must be synchronization with the carrier at the transmitter for accurate detection. The demodulation circuitry consists of a product modulator along with an integrator and a decision making device. Here, the input to the product modulator is modulated waveform along with the sinusoidal carrier. The combination of the two is then fed into the integrator, operates successfully according to the bit interval, after which its output is given to the low pass filtering of the signal. Then the output of the integrator acts as an input to the decision device. Also, a preset threshold is provided to the decision making device. That is, depend upon the threshold whether the output will be either a 1 or 0 that can be decided. The decision device compares the signal at its input with the threshold value. When the signal exceeds the threshold value, then bit 1 is provided by the decision device as its output. However, when the signal decides that is less than the threshold value, then the bit 0 is achieved. So this figure shows the coherent ASK detector, and also we have see the non-coherent receiver. Here, instead of a low pass filter, we are using a band pass filter. Then there will be envelope detector circuit is used. Finally, the decision device is provided along with the threshold for getting our transmitted input data as the output. This is the power spectral density of ASK waveform. So there will be advantages of ASK. The ASK offers very high bandwidth efficiency. It has a simple receiver design. Its generation and detection are easy, thus facilitate a simple transmitter and receiver section. ASK modulation and demodulations are relatively low cost method. Its version over K is used to relay Morse codes over radio frequency. Digital data can be transmitted over optical fiber using ASK modulation. Disadvantages of ASK modulation: it offers low power efficiency. ASK modulation is very susceptible to noise interference. This is because noise has an impact of the amplitude. Poor bandwidth efficiency. ASK techniques are not suitable for high bitrate data transmission. Applications of ASK modulation: digital data through an optical fiber is transmitted using ASK technique. The technique was widely used in traditional telephone modems. So in this YouTube video, I discussed the what is in by ASK, that is amplitude shift keying. Amplitude shift keying means whenever the data 1 comes, the carrier signal will be transmitted. Whenever the data comes, there is no pulse is transmitted. And I discussed the generator and also the detector. Detector means we have to recover the original input signal from the ASK waveform. There are two methods are there. One is coherent ASK and another one is non-coherent ASK. This is the explanation of coherent ASK detection figure, and this is the explanation of non-coherent ASK receiver figure. So in non-coherent receiver, the ASK waveform is given to band pass filter, where first we convert the ASK waveform which separates the low pass filter for the carrier removal. Then the carrier removed signal is given to envelope detector, which converts the analog waveform into a digital pulses. Then this digital pulse is given to decision device for getting ones and zeros value. If the amplitude is greater than the threshold value, then the output will be 1. If the amplitude is less than the threshold value, then the output 0 is deceived. So this is the example of non-coherent ASK detector. Then we discussed the advantages and the disadvantages of this ASK. Then finally I see the application where most of the digital modulations are used in telephonic cable. Also this can be transmitted the signals via an optical fiber. So thank you for watching my video. In this next video I am going to discuss the some other digital modulation techniques. Thank you.